Why you dey buy fake product, yeah? Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. The SON. Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SON.
Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving lives through standards.
You are a formidable partner in progress. Manufacturers in Anambra State tell Standards Organization of Nigeria as the SON engages stakeholders in the electronics industry to explore viable solutions to influx of substandard products in the country. A warm welcome to your program. Yes, our program, Standard and You. It's a one-stop shop for product safety and quality and Nigeria's foremost television program brought to you by the Standards Organization of Nigeria. Join us every Monday on the station at 6:30 p.m. Special greetings to you, our most valued viewers, from the Chief Executive of the SON, Osita Abolma, forward-looking management and competent staff of the agency. Ifeoma Okonkwo is my name. I have a lot to share with you after this short message. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back shortly.
The Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON, brings a new lease of life to Nigeria SMEs. SON has put a greater premium on developing standards to improve made in Nigeria products for export. We have developed more standards for products like sesame, cocoa, gari, and more, courtesy of our accredited state-of-the-art laboratories. In keeping with the federal government's ease of doing business, SON has simplified its processes and turned around time for SUNCAP, MANCAP, and other certification processes. SON has intensified market surveillance, raids, and seizures to reduce substandard products in circulation, and offenders shall be prosecuted. Join SON in ridding our nation of substandard products. If you see something, say something. Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving lives through standards.
Thanks for being there. It's no longer news that government is demonstrating commitment to tackling barriers to the growth of the nation's industrial sector. What is news is that most manufacturers in the country are already taking advantage of government support in that regard to grow their businesses. Guess what? These companies' earnings are on the increase. Wow! I'm sure you're already itching to know what kind of support these companies are getting from government. Please take a look.
Anambra State is in southeast Nigeria with Awka as its capital. It's a commercial hub in the country with thousands of industries, especially small and medium enterprises. Trading of goods and services is a major activity in parts of the state, especially in Onitsha. Like in other parts of the country, producers of goods contend with various infrastructural challenges such as inadequate power supply and the absence of good roads. The task of producing quality goods of acceptable standard was a challenge which the federal government, through the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the SON, have helped these entrepreneurs to overcome. It's a technical support by the SON comprising the provision of standards and processes of production in line with global best practices.
Some will keep going around to check their processes to ensure that what they're producing meets up to the requirements of the standard. Of course, to achieve this means closer monitoring of production processes, means that sample will be taken, means that we will check, we will scrutinize their products closely to see if they conform the requirement of the standard. It means that if we have been coming to visit them maybe once or twice in a year, we are going to increase it to 3 to 4 times. Because we want our products to be able to effectively compete with those in the world. Most of the products in the world are produced in an automated manner. Here, some are semi or automated. And when you don't follow monitor production closely, there may be tend to be gaps and lapses. So we increase monitoring procedure from 3 to 4. We take sample which is sent to headquarters to test constantly. We also now look at the markings, especially those that we have certified, to ensure that they put the markup certification on the product and conspicuously. To the average consumer, they cannot view the quality, they cannot determine the quality of the product based on what the product. But when they see the mark, the markup mark, they can be rest assured that at least government has certified this. Government is giving them the assurance that this product has been tested and it conforms to the requirement of standard, that they can go up to speed if I can put that way.
Zobis International, a cable manufacturing industry, Seahorse Company, a lubricant producing firm, Seaflora, a tissue paper making industry, and a nail manufacturing firm are some of the beneficiaries of the Standards Organization of Nigeria's technical support.
To come here for inspection, to check the quality of our products, and each time they came, they give us a new idea of how to improve on the quality, which we always comply. And it's because of this, the relationship between us that made us, for them to certify our products as a quality product, and one of the quality products in Nigeria. So our product has been certified by SON. And so that shows the level of relationship we're having with them. We are having a very cordial relationship with them, because each time they come here for inspection, they always give us, if there's an area we are not doing well, they put us in the right direction, which we always comply.
You know, when we are importing, then SON gave us their standards, and we try as much as we can to maintain those standards during the import process. But as a person, I'm not getting exactly what I needed. We decided to build our own factory to start manufacturing. SON, I like their own way of operation. When you start, they will come for the first inspection, satisfy it okay. They will not stop you from producing. They will encourage you to start producing, maintain the standard they give to you, while they do the process of the MANCAP registration. So we started production, and they encourage us, give us a standard, we maintain the standard until they finish all their certification process, satisfy the company, give us the certificate, and we are all good.
These young businessmen were importers of goods into Nigeria who saw the need to develop their brands and contribute to the growth of the nation's economy. According to them, the task of achieving quality was a major challenge until they met with officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria.
To be frank with you, I asked myself, there are other local producers in Nigeria. If they are surviving till date, let me go and join them. If they are losing, let us lose together. If they are gaining, let us gain together. So that was the motivating force that made me to come and build this, sing this money inside here. So that is, and for the fact that I want to have control over the quality. You know, sometimes abroad you may agree with them to do so quality. When you go back, they can do something else and ship to you. And once it has shipped, you can't. It's not easy to be shipped back. So one is for me to have absolute control of the quality. Like I told all my staff, quality is our watchword. I don't need profit that will come without quality. And you know, some, they don't just give you MANCAP, the certificate. They will make sure they come for what is called routine inspection every 3 months to ensure that you are still sticking to the standard. If you don't do that, they will withdraw your certificate.
These companies have all gone through the rigorous but beneficial process of the SON's Mandatory Conformity Assessment Program certification, MANCAP. which they say have transformed their products and given them the much needed competitive edge to be relevant in the global market.
Marvelous, because right now people can believe in the product. People love the product because now there is Mancap logo on every of our products because people believe in SON. It's more than good enough.
In some neighboring countries, they are now asking of Mancap. Oh, your product, do you have Mancap? I do export to Cotonou, as you can see. Even in Cotonou, in Republic of Benin, when they see any product from Nigeria, they will look for this Mancap. When you don't have it, they will start suspecting that this might be a backyard, business or backyard product. But with this Mancap in this on this product, it gives people more sense of confidence that this product has quality.
Not only are their earnings increasing, the companies have continued to expand, creating job opportunities and wealth for the nation.
I can tell you that sun is the saving grace we have in this industry. With the current DG of Sun, what he is doing in this industry, we, the members of Lupan, are very, very happy with what he's doing. It has never been this good before. Fighting the people that are adulterating the product, it has never been this good. So the battle is on, and we are ready to give him all the necessary support to ensure that these adulterated products are fought to the finish.
Quality is always my priority. Now I'm in a position to serve humanity better. Why can't I do more? Why can't I do better? Why can't I do quality? I didn't wait for them to look for me, but I look for them. I learn a lot from them, especially the engineer in charge of assigned to my factory, because he's a highly technical person. So I also learn a lot from him.
For the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the survival of local industries is top priority on government's developmental agenda.
Our interest in small and medium-scale enterprises is born out of government desire to grow that sector of our economy, to inculcate the culture of quality assurance to small and micro enterprises. Our aim there is to catch them young, is to encourage the weak and upstarting entrepreneurs to blossom. We intend to focus more on them, help them develop both product and service standards, and for people to have confidence in their products.
The program is Standard and You, an initiative of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the SON, aimed at empowering consumers of goods with requisite knowledge on product safety and quality. The Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Osita Abolma, charged producers, dealers, importers of goods in the country to put the interest of consumers above self-interest by ensuring that the quality of goods they distribute in the country are in line with acceptable standards. Abolma gave this charge at a sensitization held in Alaba, Lagos State. Alimoto Sifo was at that interactive forum for Standard and New.
This exercise by the Standards Organization of Nigeria is in furtherance of the Director General's resolve to empower more Nigerians, especially major stakeholders such as importers, dealers, consumer rights advocacy groups, on the imperatives of standardization and the need to be quality conscious. It's part of a conscious strategy by the agency's chief executive to check the distribution of substandard and fake products in Nigeria. According to the SON boss, who was represented by a director in his office, Kabir Mohammed, the sensitization went beyond creating awareness on the dangers of substandard products, but also afforded stakeholders the opportunity of understanding the negative impact these products have had on the nation's economy, especially Nigeria's industrial sector.
It is our primary responsibility to protect Nigerians from the harm and hazard of substandard products, which in some cases lead to death, injuries, accidents and incidents, less value for money spent in purchases, and SON will continue to partner with our numerous stakeholders with a view to fighting the influx of imported, substandard, or locally manufactured substandard products in the country. We are working in synergy with the market associations to identify importers and traders that deal on substandard products in order to stop them from engaging in such practices. We want to fight the war from within because you know those that are not complying better than anybody outside your system. There are also importers and traders that are not willing to comply with standards. This set of importers and traders are enemies of the public because their acts and trade practices are dangerous to lives and property and a drain to the people's pockets. We must also protect the businesses of the genuine importers and traders by eradicating substandard products from the markets and ensure that Nigerians get value for the money spent on electronics.
The Director General's approach to sensitizing stakeholders was holistic as heads of the various relevant departments of the SON took turns to provide insights into their operations. These departments include, but not limited to, laboratory services, inspectorate and compliance, product registration, SONCAP, MANCAP, ports and borders.
Product registration unit was established to develop a database. We need to know what comes into the country. We need to know who brings in what. So we are creating a database for all products being imported into Nigeria. And when importers or distributors register their products, it enables us to trace every product we see in the market to a face.
You can view some document and the information on the document will be different from what is in the container. So it might not be easier for you to be able to relate what is in the document with what is inside the container. So most of the time it is difficult to be able to judge whether these goods meet our requirements since we cannot see them, and then we will not be able to verify those declarations. That's one of the problems. Then the second problem is that a lot of clearing agents, they try to defend the importers. They are not the ones importing these products. When they come to us, we expect them to be those that will make a lot of explanation to the importers about some regulation. So by the time we try as much as possible, as we have come here now, to make sure that we sensitize them so that they will carry the information about some to the importer, for the importers to do the right thing.
Doing the right thing is to import only products that comply with the requirements of the standard. From our experience here, we discovered that many of them in the market here import substandard products. When you say substandard products, it depends on the level of non-compliance. You know, some products that fail the performance test, some products fail safety tests, some products fail the marking requirements. Many of them fail marking requirements. Marking requirements in that they bring in most times unbranded products, you know, and these unbranded products, anybody bringing on the unbranded product has an intention of either faking or thereabout. So our main purpose of coming here is to tell them to do the right thing. The right thing is, why can't we look inwards and start producing this thing, you know, locally in Nigeria instead of always importing. You know, so we are trying to encourage them to produce in Nigeria. We are trying to encourage them to embrace the standards because the standards are here. Every product has a standard, and it doesn't make sense when you want to import something, you just go there and start importing something that doesn't comply with standards. The standards are available in SON. So get the standard. Even if you want to produce in Nigeria, standard is there. If you want to import, the standard is there. But we are preaching to them, and one strategy we are applying today is to promote self-regulation.
Anambra Electronics is known to be the biggest single electronic market in Africa. The leadership of this association have taken and are still taking numerous measures in ensuring that this market is known as a place where you can find a standard and authentic new product. I wish to use this medium to appreciate the effort of the SON in adding our member in the SONCAP registration This has been extremely helpful and forthcoming, such we have recorded a several successful subcap designation.
Expectedly, there were reactions to the various presentations by officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria.
We are not averse of standardizing products. Most of us, like we have today, have our own product names and brands. And we want to compete with other names. And you can't compete if you have a substandard product. So it is a good thing that we have started well.
This is a good avenue in which some of us will know that it's so easy to register our products.
We want to work hand in hand, that everything will be going accordingly.
The theme of the sensitization was promoting self-regulation to eradicate substandard electronics from Nigerian markets.
Welcome to the feedback segment of the program. I am Halimot Osifo. Buying and selling is an integral part of our everyday living. We cannot overlook the fact that our insatiable needs make us demand for various goods and services. Before making a purchase, there are a lot of factors to consider, no doubt. But you must know that buying a product isn't just about the price, it's about getting value for money. It's not just about the quantity, it's about how well the product serves you. It's not just about making a purchase, it's about knowing what to look out for in order to buy right. In the same vein, selling a product isn't just about making profit, it's about satisfying consumer needs. It's not just about having buyers, it's about gaining consumer confidence and loyalty. It's not just about selling, it's about complying with standards to sell authentic. Whether you're a consumer, manufacturer, or an importer, you have responsibilities beyond buying, producing, or selling products. Join the quality vanguard by insisting on quality and reporting cases of fake and substandard products to the Standards Organization of Nigeria. Matthias Fidelis from Abuja says, I sincerely thank SON's Director General on the developments to put an end to substandard products in Nigerian markets. Thank you so much, Matthias, for reaching out to us. Remember, we cannot win this war against fake and substandard products alone. We need your support, and you have a role to play. Amos says, when it is written on an electrical cable 100 yards, but it's not so, is it up to standard? The content of the products should be the same as what has been stated on the labeling information or the label of the product. So that's not appropriate. You can report such products to any of SON's offices near you. Adamu from Ilorin says, someone bought a transistor radio recently and it's developed fault that same day. It only has with it a power cord and a parts description of products. The function, instruction manual, manufacturer's address, and so on are not included. Please go back to the store where you made the purchase and demand for a replacement of that product because you need to get value for your money. If nothing has been done about it, then you need to go to any of SON's offices near you with your proof of purchase. By the way, you have a right to information of every product you purchase. Anonymous Messenger says, please can you tell me more about SON? Standards Organization of Nigeria is a federal government regulatory agency vested with the responsibility of protecting Nigerians from fake and substandard products. Our mission is to promote consumer confidence and global competitiveness of Nigerian products through standardization and quality assurance. For more, you can check our website at www.son.gov.ng. And that's the much we can take on the feedback segment of the program. 07059724455 is the number to send in your messages to with your full name and location. Follow us on Facebook at Standard&U, Instagram and Twitter at Standard&U_. You can catch up with missed episodes online at youtube.com/Standard&U. Don't just view, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. As always, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Bye for now.
Why you dey buy fake product, make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.